Jai Shri Ram. Text completion. Let's look at the words below. Tenet, principle. A tussle is a fight. People trying to get a grip on each other and fighting. Quest, search. Yearning, desiring strongly. The synonyms are hanker, 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 hankering. Crave, 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 craving. A yen for something. Yen is the noun form. A yen for, that means a strong desire for. So, longing. In terms of material goods, contemporary humans may well be more acquisitive than any group or society before them. Acquisitive means simply acquiring, getting more and buying more stuff. Or it may just be that contemporary patterns of acquisition are entirely consistent with the far-reaching dash for new and different goods that characterize so many early societies. Okay, which word will fit best? Yes, I think we'll have to go for quest, far-reaching quest. That means they're going places to search for new and different goods. The word yearning seems to be fitting, but uh, uh, far-reaching yearning is sounding odd. The adjective is not suitable. So, of course, there could be yearning. Yearning fits, but the adjective far-reaching doesn't sound. The collocation is odd. Therefore, we will go for a far-reaching quest. The next one. Invariably rigid. Invariable means without varying. Okay, slightly undulating. Undulate means to move like a wave, sinuous. Blank to distorted, diffused, spread out. Okay. Architects and sound engineers routinely use sound absorbing materials on ceilings and walls. In addition, they have sometimes tried to create optimal acoustics by building the ceilings and walls of concert halls with rippled or dashed surfaces so that the sound is reflected and dash at many angles. Take a pause and work. I think the first blank should be slightly undulating because it is rippled, or not exactly rippled means a sharp up and down. If it is slightly undulating, that means it is curvy, so that will fit well. Only then sound will bounce back. The sound is reflected and diffused at many angles. Okay, next one. All words are simple. When oblique means indirect, rather than vertical, rays of the sun pass through the atmosphere. They must pierce a greater part of the atmosphere, thereby lessening the dash of their heat. Yes, the answer has to be necessarily. You see, this is English idiomatic usage. So the word necessarily fits idiomatically and makes sense. They must necessarily pierce a greater part of it, thereby lessening the second blank. I think intensity will fit. Yeah, delivery sounds odd. Intensity. The next one, let's look at the words there. Blank 2. Abrogated, cancel. Okay, renounce as give up. The investigative panel was nothing short of outraged, that means they were very angry, by the bus driver's negligence and lack of remorse. Remorse is feeling guilty, paschatapam. It determined that the driver had failed to follow the established dash. As a result, she had compromised the safety of the passengers. More fundamentally, however, she had actually and effectively dashed at least two of her riders' rights. Take a pause, I'm also working. The first blank obviously has to be code of conduct. Terms of use is not a phrase that fits in this context. Rules of engagement also does not fit in this context. Rules of engagement is a term you can use in sports or war. So the phrases don't fit. And then she had actually and effectively dashed at least. She had what? I think the best word would be abrogated. She cancelled. She sort of cancelled. You cannot renounce a right. She cannot renounce somebody else's rights. Negate is to nullify. You can't nullify the right. Can we nullify somebody's right? No. In this context, it looks like she violated. So, sort of, abrogated, sort of cancelled. Okay, let's leave it there. Not a very good construction. Next one, sultry, very hot and humid. It can also describe a dance or some activity which is very passionate. Hmm? Torrid, Torrid, torrid item number dance. Torrid describes weather which is hot and humid. Okay, blank to sap means to weaken, sapping. Beguile means to confuse, cheat. The playwright created atmosphere in part through the dash afternoon on which he set the scene. The cloying humidity. Okay, cloying means sickening. Cloy actually means loss of interest due to excessive sweetness. So if there is a cloying humidity, that means too much humidity. Seemed at once to dash the character's physical energy and play devil's advocate to their sense of morality. Okay, so the second blank is direct, sap. The cloying humidity is sapping their character's physical energy. Now go to the first one. So we are talking about humidity and hotness, so the first blank should be sultry. Jai Shri Ram.